Good morning, my dear students. Today I will start class 7 maths for simplify. When it is simplify time, at first we should maintain the Bodmas formula or rules. Okay, B for bracket, after that O for multiplication, division, multiplication on that time also the same. When it is off, on that time you should do the calculation before division. When it is multiplication time, on that time we should do the calculated after division. So if it is off, we should do the calculation before division. We should do this calculation. Already we done. I have done this calculation before division. After that addition, after that subtraction at last. Okay. At first, we should convert the mixed fraction as an improper fraction into a improper fraction. 5 3 is a 15 plus 2, that is 17. After that, 3 as a, we should write here 3 as a denominator. 4 2s are 8 plus 1, that is 9 by 2. 4 1s are 4 plus 1, that is 5 by 4. Also the same. But when it is multiplication time, we should divisible or division it. For both of these 4 divisible by 4, so we should write here 1. If you don't write on that side, also the correct it. If it is 1, 2 multiplied with 2 plus 1, that is 5 by 2. Over here plus 1. After that we should go the next. 1 is in here. 1 multiplied with, if 1 multiplied with 5, that is also 5. If any number can be multiplied with 1, that is also the same number. After that we should go the next. If it is division time, after division the fraction will be changed. That means the denominator will go as numerator and numerator will go as denominator. That means if it is division, convert into a multiplication sign. After that 2 is in up and 5 is in down or lower. Plus 1. Here also the same. After that 5, cut with the 5. Here is 1 also the same. That means 2. If 2 multiply with 1, if 2 divide by 1, that is also the same number 2. So we should write here 2 plus 1. After that we should go the next 2 plus 1 within the first bracket. So we should do this calculation at first. 2 plus 1, that is 3. 9 by 2 minus 3, that is, if it is minus, on that time we should calculate minus it. Okay. How to calculate it? 9 by 2 minus 3 by 1, that is, if it is 1 and 2, so LCM also the same 2 because it is 1. So if 2 multiply with 2 divide by 2, that is also 1. So 9 multiply with 1, that is 9. But if 2 divide by 1, that means 2 right over here. On that time 2 multiply with 3, that is 6. 9 minus 6, that is 3. So we should write here 9 minus 6. After that 9 minus 2, that 9 minus 6, that is 3. Within the first bracket, without the first bracket, all of these things are the same. When it is time to calculate it, on that time you will go to calculate it. 2 plus 1, then like this. After that 9 minus 6, that is 3 by 2. On that time, if it is 4, 3 plus 1/3 or 5 plus 1/4. On that time you should do the addition, or you should to calculate, don't calculate it, you should do it like the improper fraction, mixed fraction into an improper fraction like this. 3 3s are 9 over here plus 1, that is 10. So we should write here 10. Denominator the same 3. If it is 5 4s are 20 plus 1, that is 21. 20, 5 4s are 20 here plus 1, that is 21, but denominator is the same. So we should write here 4 2s are 8 plus 1, 3, that is 11 by 2. 3 2, if we should find out the LCM of 3 and 2, that is don't have any divisible number, on that time we should multiply with these numbers or with the both numbers. 3 2s are 6, so we should write here 6. If 6 divided by 6, if 6 divided by 2, 2 is as a denominator, so we should divide by 2, it is 3. So 3 multiplied with, if it is 3 on that time 2, if it is 3 on that time here we should find out 2. So 2 multiplied with 17, that is 34. 17 multiplied with 2, that is 34. After that 2 here, so we should divide by 2 with 6, that is also 3. So we should multiply 11 with 3, that is 33. 34 minus 33, that is 1. That is the 1 by 6, because denominator is 6. Okay, but after that, or at last, I will tell you it is the answer. After that, I will, or at last, I will tell you one things. Importantly, if is there any underline, that means it is called vinculum. With the others calculation, you should do or calculate before. At first, you should do the vinculum calculation. At first, you should do after before. After other calculation, you should do the vinculum calculation at first. Okay, that means if it is, suppose it is right over here E G underline, that means you should do this calculation at first. After this calculation, you should do the others calculation. Okay, so these are your homework. You should do your homework properly and practice these maths and this math. This simplify, you should practice it at first. After that, you should go to your homework. Reduce the following fraction to their lower terms. That means reduce it to the lower term. Suppose it is 15 by 25. 15 and 25, both of the numbers divisible by 5, because the ones digit is at the place of all of these, both of these numbers are 5. If it is ones place, it is 5 or 0, it is divisible by 5. So we should count the table of 5. 5 3s are 15 and 5 5s are 25. So we should write here 3 by 5. It is the lowest term of this fraction. Write the following fraction in ascending order. You should do the following fraction in a ascending or descending order. How to arrange the ascending or descending order, I will tell you now. Suppose it is 3 by 4 and 5 by 7 as an example. We should write over here like this. At first we should find out the LCM of 4 and 7. That is, any number cannot be divisible by 4 and 7, just 1. So we should multiply the numbers. 28, at first we should write here 5 by 7, right over here 3 by 4, multiplication sign. If it is 4, on that time we should multiply with 7. If it is 7, on that time we should multiply with 4. If we should multiply with 4 with denominator, also multiply with the same number. We should multiply with the same number with denominator and numerator. So this one is a greater than this one. If it is ascending order, that means you should write here the smallest number at first. So smallest number or smallest fraction. It is the smallest fraction, smaller fraction from it. So we should write here at first. After that we should write here this number. If it is so many numbers are there, if it is 3 or 4, the 4 fractions are there, so we should do it the same way. After that, so that if it is 20 by 28, that means it is the same or equivalent fraction. 3 by 4 we should write here. That is the answer. Or ascending order. If it is descending order of that time, you should do write at first the greater number or greatest number. After that, we should go the smallest number. Okay. So these are your homework. Reduce there and put the sign greater than and less than. Which one is the greater than and less than? At first, you should find out which one is the greater or which one is the lower. Like this. Suppose it is 11 by page number 49 over here. (13 by 20). That means at first we should do the equivalent fraction. That means at first we should find out the LCM of 25 and 20. 25 and 20 also divisible by 5. 5 5s are 25, 5 4s are. That means LCM of 5 multiply 5 with 4. That is 100. So we should take out 25, 11. 25, 5 5s are 25, that means 4 left, so we should multiply 25 with 4. Also the same number, already I told you, 4 11s are 44 and 4 25s are 100. If it is 20, 4 5s are 20 or 4 5s are 20, just 5 left, so we should multiply with 5. That is also easiest way. 5 13s are 65 and it is 100. That means 65 by 100 it is, and it is 44 by 100. It is 44 by 100. It is 65 by 100. That means first one is the lower or smaller. That means we should write here smaller than sign or less than sign. If it is greater, on that time we should write here the greater than sign. Okay. So at first you should find out and calculate it like this. Okay. At first you should find out the LCM of the denominator, and you should find out the same denominator with the differentiate. You should find out the differentiate with the same denominator. If it is the same denominator, if the numerator is the greater than, at that time this fraction also the greater than this fraction. Okay. Don't write here without any calculation. You should don't put the number or sign. At first you should calculate it. After that you should write the sign. So these are your homework. If it is divide time, I already taught you the divide. Three 30s are 39 plus 7, that is 46. Divide 23 by 39. At first we should write before division. Don't change the fraction. When it is division, convert into a multiplication sign, and it will be goes in the upper half and it will be goes in the lower half. That means numerator goes denominator, and denominator goes a numerator. 3 13s are 39 and 2 here, because 23 ones are 23, 23 twos are 26. That means we should write here 6 is the answer. Okay, so these are all of these things are your homework. Start from here to here. Okay, simplification. All of these things are simplification. When you should do simplification, on that time you should calculate the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. All of these things are together in the simplify. So you should do it. You should take it very carefully. These are your homework till. Okay, thank you my dear students. Thank you so much.